I'm gonna speak a little. I can speak in English. I don't care. This is an interview with Julian, right?
Julian, yeah, the singer of BENIGHTED, yeah.
The singer of Benighted. So Julian, Benighted is what do you try as band to show to the people your music? What's the meaning of your music so the people can feel it?
Actually, we exist for 25 years now, and actually I'm a nurse in psychiatry, and the message, the music of BENIGHTED is about the mental illness, of course, and our music is, of course, very extreme, very brutal, with a lot of different kind of vocals and very like epileptic stuff and very brutal stuff. But the purpose of the band is just to share and enjoy the people that comes to our show and have a great time with them. That's really why we do this kind of music, is just to share with people the brutality, but in a very positive way.
Okay, so for example, what's the reference that you have as kid to begin? I want to be a singer of a band. What it takes you to be a musician?
Well, actually, the first time I discovered this kind of extreme metal, it was with Napalm Death or Cannibal Corpse, the time where Chris Barnes was the singer. And at first, I have to admit that I didn't like extreme metal at all. When I first listened to it, I was like, whoa, what's this noise? I don't see the purpose of that. And when my ear started to get used to that, I started to understand what was played and what were the vocals for, and I tried to find some techniques on my own, and with my best friend Olivier, which is the former member of BENIGHTED, we started a band with another friend who was a guitarist, and we found a drummer, and that's how the BENIGHTED stuff started, actually, just like I won't say like a joke, but we like a project between friends to experience what extreme metal could be if we wanted to play extreme metal. And now after 25 years, I think we are one of the biggest bands in France, and it's a pleasure for me to meet all the bands that I was listening to when I was young, like Napalm Death, Dying Fetus, to become friends with us, and it's a huge accomplishment for me. For example, to say that Max from Sepultura, for example, ex-Sepultura from Soulfly now, is a very good friend of mine now, because he contacted me and said, hey, I'm a huge fan of BENIGHTED, can we meet? When you have this kind of feedback, you're like, whoa, I really achieved something great, and it's like a teenager dream, so I'm very lucky to live what I live right now.
Okay, for example, we have COVID for 2 years now, 3, okay. How as band do you organize your stuff to play, to rehearsals, if you have shows that been cancelled? At any time do you think that the band will finish?
Well, we were pretty unlucky because we had a new album in 2020, and it was in April when the pandemic was at its max, I think. And I work as a nurse, so I was working. I declared myself volunteer to work in COVID department. So when I was supposed to enjoy the release party of a new album, I was in my bed with COVID with 40 degrees of fever. So it's definitely not the best way to promote a new album. But after 2 years of frustration, not being able to promote our music and our new album, we are finally able to play again and tour again, and we enjoy at the maximum every show we have, because we never know when it will be like forbidden again because of the COVID. So we just take it day by day and enjoy every occasion we have to share our music with the people who support us.
Okay, so tell me one thing. You are from France.
Yeah.
You are in Portugal. Do you see any difference between the metal France, the metal people, the fans from France and the fans from Portugal?
Definitely not. For me, it's the same people. We have the same family, actually. When we come to the show, it's, as I told you, it's something we want to share with the people in the crowd. And tonight, like every time we come to Portugal, people are very, like reactive to our music, and the mosh pit is always crazy, like circle pit and mosh pit and everything, and we are like enjoying it way more because we have a show in the crowd, the same way the crowd has a show on stage, and that's why BENIGHTED is made for. And it works in every country because people know that we are not here just to, like to play like rock star or something. We are here to share something with people, and we want people to enjoy it and show us physically that they are enjoying it, like the same way we show them that we are physically enjoying being with them. And this kind of sharing is, I think, is the main purpose of Benighted, and it works in Portugal the same way that it works in France. So I don't see any difference between.
Okay, just to finish, what are you doing to promote? If you're gonna be any album soon, or do you going to be with the album from 2020? Is anything that your fans can be expect? Any shows? Anything that you can tell us?
Sure. Actually, the next year we are about to promote. We keep promote the new album, which is already 3 years old now. But we already started to work on another album, which should be out at the end of 2023 normally, or beginning of 2024. And we are very, very looking forward to work on this and go to the studio and make the best album we ever made. We are so motivated about that because, as I told you, with the COVID, it was a huge frustration for us not to being able to promote it at the maximum. And we hope for the next album we'll be able to do everything we want and share our music with all the people who are supporting us, and have a great time with everyone around the earth, because we tour worldwide now, and it's always a pleasure to discover people from every country supporting us and meet them and discover their culture, because we are bonded with the music we play. And I think that's the most beautiful thing in the world. You can go in every country you want. You are friends because we listen to the same music. And for me, that's something very rich and very important at an emotional and personal state. And I hope the new album will very surprise the people, and that they will like it.
Okay, just now to finish, is any message that you can send to the Lauros Novos family about your show that you did today, and if you like, if you don't like, and what message do you want to pass to the Lauros Novos family?
Well, at first I want to thank the crazy crowd we had tonight, because they were so fucking intense in the mosh pit, and thank you for that, really, thank you for that. And every time we come to Portugal, it's a huge party, and we are going back, I think in January of next year for a festival as well, and we know it will be a great time again. And thank you for all our Portuguese fans, all our Portuguese families who are supporting us, and we can't wait to meet them again and party with them again.
Okay.